Hi guys, this is Angela from Fermented Kitchen, and today we bring you our sourdough donuts recipe with a pastry cream filling. So this is the moment you've all been waiting for. They're super fluffy, really delicious, and you will get 15 donuts from this recipe. So you're going to need 195 grams of plain flour, 195 grams of bread flour, 75 grams of sugar, 130 grams of room temperature whole milk. So you can just warm it up for a couple of seconds in the microwave. It just has to be room temperature. 100 grams of eggs, that's approximately 2 eggs. 7 grams of salt, 75 grams of unsalted butter. It has to be cut up in pieces and slightly softened. And of course our stiff Levain, which would be approximately 150 grams or so. So I'm going to add all the ingredients into my stand mixer except the butter. The butter will be last. Okay, so we're now going to mix this, and we're going to leave the butter to one side, so when it comes to using it, it will have softened up a bit. Once it's all well combined, we're going to cover it and let it rest for 20 minutes. We'll now start adding the butter a little at a time, waiting for each piece to be mixed in before adding more. This is definitely a lot easier to do with a mixer than by hand, so I'd recommend using a mixer. I have tried using melted butter, but that did not go very well. The donuts didn't come out very good, so this is definitely the best method that I have tried. Once fully mixed, we're going to cover it and let it rest for 30 minutes. Okay, it's now been 2 hours and it's looking good. You want it to rise about 50%, so this is looking really good. What we are going to do now is we're going to divide it into 15 equal pieces of about 61 grams each. You're going to need to cut parchment paper into squares about, roughly 10 centimeters. They don't have to be perfect. Mine are not exactly squared, so that's absolutely fine. So we need 15 of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the sides into the middle and just make a rough ball. Don't over tighten it. It's now been 4 hours and they are looking really good. So it can, it can take longer or less time depending on the room temperature. So what you need to look out for is that they need to basically be double the size, and they also need to look very plump, as you can see when you touch them. So now you can either fry them, so they're ready to fry. You can fry them right now, or you can put them in the fridge and fry them tomorrow, which is what I'm going to do. To make the pastry cream or custard cream, you will need 390 grams of whole milk, 60 grams of sugar, 23 grams of cornstarch, 4 egg yolks, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 25 grams of unsalted butter, and a pinch of salt. helps if you put a clip on there so it doesn't spill everywhere from the top. And I'm using quite a big nozzle. We're now going to make a hole with a chopstick or just any stick that you have available, just like that.